Hello everyone, this is the Mind of Lilith and welcome to another Open Mind Intuitive Tarot message. I'm going to be choosing a zodiac sign based on the Astro Dice. Okay, so before I get started with this reading, I just did Sagittarius reading and I was done with that. And as soon as I started thinking about the next sign, which I don't know yet, I'm hearing Shaka Zulu's theme song, or there's a song in the Shaka Zulu movie that was being played during his coronation when he was, I guess, crowned king, or he became king. This reading could be for Leo or Cancer, I don't know, or 10th house placements. But yeah, okay. So spirit guides, what zodiac sign needs to hear a message from me at this moment? Please choose a zodiac sign, astrology sign, spirit guides, archangels, divine messengers. Okay. Virgo. Virgo, Jupiter's in your 10th house. Okay, this would kind of make sense for you guys. So, Virgo. I'm getting a lot of mutable energies in my reading. This is covered in wax. Virgo, the South Node is in your sign. Your life is changing drastically over the next 18 months. Not only are the nodes in your aspecting your sun, moon, and rising sign, but Saturn is also making an opposition to your sun sign. So is Neptune. So is the North Node. Okay. Jupiter is in Gemini. So it's like is this a grand cross? This is a grand mutable cross. No, Sagittarius is not involved. So this is a T-square involving the mutable signs. Your life is changing drastically, but these changes may require some sort of sacrifice. And once this process is completed successfully, you're going to be elevating in status, prestige, prominence. You've done some shadow work, potentially. You've been through a lot. And I think you're going to be vindicated or rewarded for your sacrifices, your efforts. You're being crowned, or you're receiving some sort of accolades, recognition, a raise, a promotion. Jupiter is transiting in your 10th house in the tropical zodiac until June, I believe, of this year. Then it's going to go into Cancer. It's sign of exaltation. But yeah, so you have excellent opportunities coming towards you in your career. Someone's a star, or they have star power. It's like, okay, in the movie Shaka Zulu, like Shaka was supposed to be the king. This kind of reminds me of Jonathan Majors, his story. Shaka was supposed to be king. He lost his crown, or he was denied his position in his father's kingdom because of his illegitimate birth. So his whole life was like a bunch of struggles and drama and rejection and all this stuff. I guess over the next few months or so before Jupiter goes into Cancer, you guys are going to be acknowledged or recognized for your talents, your gifts, your sacrifices. You're going to be rewarded or elevated in some way, depending on what situation you're in. So no, you're not going to be a celebrity if that's not where you are, right? If you're not in Hollywood or whatever. But you could be receiving a raise or promotion or some elevation in status after a long, hard struggle or journey. You've done a lot of healing. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm hearing like this. You've done some really important work, and you're going to be like rewarded for this in some way. You've really done the work. And now new opportunities are coming your way. New job opportunities, financial opportunities, elevation in social status. All right, Virgos. Okay, we have Justice. 10 of Pentacles. Yes. Virgo. Transformation. Yes. Patience. Sag energy. Scorpio energy. 7 of Cups. Scorpio. 3 of Wands. Okay. Strength card. Yes. This is on the underside of the deck. So we have Justice. This is you getting your, what you deserve, what you've worked hard for. 10 of Pentacles. This is like a raise or promotion. You've worked your ass off in some capacity and you were denied this. You had to wait for a long time for this opportunity, or you had to fight for it. 3 of Wands, transformation, patience. We got major arcana here. This is huge. Congratulations, Virgo. You did it. You're going to get what you deserve, what you worked hard for. You were patient. You were dedicated. You did the work. I guess you completed all the steps in the process. There was some initiation happening by the universe, or character building experience, where you may have lost everything, or there was a lot of rejection, a lot of disappointments, and you kept going. And now it's like you're in a different stratosphere, different class. You did it. It's a long journey. It could be 10 years, could be 10 months. But there was like this rags to riches type of situation where you may have had everything and lost everything, and then now you're getting back to your old position, or even elevating beyond that. This is permanent. This is permanent. This is you being coronated. Even though at the end of the movie, Shaka Zulu did lose his life because he was doing too much. I don't see that happening to you. You didn't. That's not your story. This is you being coronated. So you were always destined to get to this point, but you had to, I guess, pay your dues spiritually. And you did that. At some point you lost hope. You were like, what's going on here? Like, why am I not receiving rewards or acknowledgement or appreciation for for my gifts, my ability? I know I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to be an actor. I'm supposed to be, a teacher. I'm supposed to be whatever. What is all of this mess about? You're being rewarded for your sacrifices. You're getting what you want. This could even be a marriage or proposal. But whatever this is, you've earned it. You paid some heavy dues for this. You did. So congratulations, Virgo. Jupiter is in your 10th house, a very auspicious placement. It's going to affect your whole life. This could be even getting married and a promotion or raise at the same time. Like, or you start a new job or career, and then you meet your future spouse at the same time. Like, your whole life is changing. Your whole life is changing, Virgo. You need more space. All right, let's continue this message, please. Spirit guides, I need some keywords for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. That's interesting. Yeah. That's interesting. Okay. It's not coming through. It's there, but I can't get it out. There's some emotional stuff going on that you have not fully dealt with yet. So your financial situation is going to be set. Career, finances, social status, but there's some emotional stuff going on still. There is not complete emotional fulfillment. There's financial fulfillment, right? You have your career, your money, you're stable as far as the pentacles, but when it comes to the cups, you're not. You're not stable. You're not in an emotionally stable situation. There's some confusion about your feelings. Spirit guides, more information, please, for Virgo. More guidance. I need some keywords for Virgo for the story. Bees. Hard-working person. Yeah, you worked your ass off, Virgo. Fertilization. Life-sustaining. Sting. Sweet situation. Growth provider. Seeking. Respected. Fearless. Yes. You went through a lot, Virgo. You suffered a lot through this. Space Ranger, hero, stand-up dude, a shoulder to lean on, trustworthy, loyal friend, helper, fair and kind, green flag. Horse, high horse, coronation, being crowned, being elevated, being rewarded, being promoted. Dependable to own, detriment, faulty foundation, in need of work, workhorse. Fine outside, unstable inside, right? The money is on point, but internally there's some stuff going on. I don't know what that is. Same thing with Shaka Zulu. Like Shaka Zulu was the king of the Zulu kingdom, but you know, he was kind of mentally disturbed or emotionally disturbed because he had to go through all this stuff to get to where he is. Like the initiation process, right, that you've experienced in your life could have been a lot of tragedy, a lot of disappointments. It's giving you some sort of PTSD, maybe emotional issues, depression, alcoholism, addictions, but your career is on point. You may have poured yourself into your work to deal with these internal issues. And I can't get it out because you can't get it out. Your emotions are suppressed. And this emotional suppression could cause like mental disturbances if it's not handled properly. Flowers, love, springtime, romance, couples, happy, growth, vibrant, union, watching things bloom and grow, right? So this is a very prosperous time for you, bees and flowers. So this is like fertilization. This is, somebody could be getting pregnant. Let me think. Planning a family. This is very rarely though. Book. Facts come to light, reaching for the details. Read a good book, learning, getting needed information. So yeah, with this book situation, you were learning how to be who you are right now. But that whole process was a bit much. It was intense. There was an intense character development process where you went through a lot of disappointments, a lot of losses. And that fueled you, it motivated you to become more successful. But on the flip side, there was some baggage that you have to deal with so that you don't sabotage this opportunity. For example, someone, you know, getting a raise or promotion and then allowing like imposter syndrome to sabotage the opportunity that they have, right? Or someone meeting the woman of their dreams or guy of their dreams and then sabotaging the relationship because of their emotional issues. Something like that. You've been through a lot of trauma. You were always destined for this position, but to get here, you've had to take a lot of hits, and now, you know, you may have mental or emotional issues that may prevent you from fully enjoying this experience. Yeah, you may need therapy, Virgo. You may need therapy. There could still be anger, a lot of anger about what it took for you to get here. Like, why did it take so long? Why did I have to go through so much? You know, why do I have to work so hard? Like, there's a lot of, you have a chip on your shoulder about this. The Justice card and transformation. You do have a chip on your shoulder because you feel like it shouldn't have been this damn hard. And you feel like, okay, yeah, I got to this point, but at what cost? It's like somebody, now, like it's like you're, for example, somebody being older. Someone's in their 40s and 50s. They sacrifice having a family for this career. And then they get, it's like, well, I don't have anybody to share with. It's like this, you had to pay some sort of cost. You had to wait a long time for this. And you feel like you can't really enjoy it because you saw it happening a different way. And the way that it's happening, it's not, I don't know, it's like people have passed away. Like it's a bittersweet thing going on here. It's catch-22 with this bees here. It is bittersweet. Like something, your life is changing drastically. As you get this promotion or raise, for example, you could find out about somebody, you know, being sick or something like that. Or there's a loss and a gain with this. You've either lost a part of yourself throughout this process. You lost your innocence. You lost maybe even your health working to get to this point. Lost time. Lost your relationship with your children or family. And there's some bitterness here. You're kind of bitter about this, Virgo. Yeah. You need some work, some therapy. Fine outside, unstable inside. Seven of Wands, Valor. You really had to fight for this. I mean, you went through it, Virgo. Hierophant, you went through it. Fighting the government, fighting institutions, fighting organizations, corporations, fighting bureaucracy. Like, you had to fight the system itself. Fight for a job. Like, it's like you thugged it out. Even the law, you thugged it out and you won. But it was at a cost. It's like with Jonathan Majors, that situation. I think he's a Virgo, right? He may get back on top. He may be allowed to like film again or make movies because he's a moneymaker. He's a good actor. But the whole scandal with his court case, that was like, damn, I had to go through all that to get this. Is like that kind of energy. There's some bitterness here. Even before then, like he had a really hard childhood, difficult life. There's some anger and bitterness here. The World card. The cycle's ending. You're really done with this. Transformation, World, the Devil. Oh my God, this is like, what I want to say. This is like some sort of a spiritual leveling up. This is like really you like breaking generational curses. You've broken some sort of generational curse. And them curses had a hold on you. Whoever these entities were that was feeding off of your energy, whatever, I don't know what to say, it's a spell or curse or whatever. There's something in your bloodline that was like, you have to fight for everything that you have. Nothing is given to you. The Devil, Saturn energy. Hierophant, Taurus. This is like rigid, fixed, stuck. You had to really bust your ass, Virgo, for this opportunity. And you're bitter about it. Two of Wands, Dominion. You're bitter about it. You fought the good fight, but it's like, damn, it took a toll on you. Mentally and physically. So this is a whole new beginning opportunity. But you know, it's there. It's just, you know, I'm feeling like you can't really enjoy it the way that you want to because it took so long to get here. And now your kids are grown and you couldn't give them the life that you wanted to give them because it took so long to get to this point. Something like that, where they were like, it took a long time for this and you've lost a lot waiting for this to happen. Now that you have it, you can't enjoy it as much because you can't enjoy with the people that you wanted to share this with. Something like that. There was an L taken. Six of Cups, pleasure. Childhood situations. That is your 11th house of Scorpio. Princess of Cups. This is the Knight, I believe, in this deck. For the page, it's the Page of Cups. Yeah, your emotions are blocked. Your emotions are blocked. Damn, it's hard for you to, how am I going to say this? It's hard for you to have a healthy, happy relationship with anybody because you've been so focused on this goal. But in order to accomplish this goal, get to this point, you've had to go through some hard knocks. And now that you've survived and gone through that process, right? You're a hard person. You're tough. And it's hard for you to connect with anybody emotionally. You don't trust people because you've been betrayed, disappointed, rejected, turned down. It's like, okay, I'm the man or I'm the woman now. I don't trust anybody around me because now what if they want me for my money or my status, right? You've gone through so much rejection and disappointment and betrayal when you didn't have anything. Now that you're on top, you don't listen. How am I going to say this? You don't want to hear shit. No new friends. Like, you're really, I don't want to say bitter, but at first you didn't want me. Now you all up on me. Like, you really had to suffer and do this on your own. And clap for the World card and the Devil. But now you're scarred by this. experience, you're scarred. You are scarred. Clarify the World card and the Devil card, please. The World and the Devil. Yeah, 5 of Cups. Justice, right. The Lovers. 7 of Swords. You went through so much stuff. And now that you're, you know, on top, you don't trust nobody. Period. You don't trust nobody. And you know that you can't trust anybody because when you had nothing, people were treating you like crap your whole life. Now that you're on top, they're kissing your ass and you don't trust them. 7 of Swords and the Hierophant. You do not. This is your opposite sign, Pisces. You don't trust these people. Because again, you've suffered and you fought for this. You got to this point by yourself. Now you're the Emperor. But it came at a cost. I mentioned the justice system, the law. This is like kind of giving Jonathan Majors. This is similar to his story. You may have gone through that yourself, Virgo. Whoever's watching this. It's like almost, okay, for example, you got a divorce 15 years ago. Lost everything in that divorce. Since that divorce, you've had nothing. You've had to rebuild your whole life from scratch while paying alimony, child support, and having a place to stay. People looking down on you, calling you a bum, da-da-da-da, you're a loser, da-da-da. Now that you're here, you don't want to hear nothing from nobody, not even the opposite sex. You don't trust anybody. You're bitter, Virgo. You are bitter. You have a short fuse, a short temper. Clarify the 2 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. It's like you have no patience for, or like there's no tolerance or no patience for like any sort of jealousy or deception or nothing. Nothing. People treated you like nothing when you had nothing. And now that you're on top, here they come. No. You don't trust anybody. And for good reason. Because again, I mentioned earlier, you went through hell to get to this point. And the part of that hell was like nobody having your back. People using you, betraying you, treating you like crap, like you were nothing. And it took you forever to get to this point. You really busted your behind, Virgo. And now that you're here, you're like, I don't want to hear nothing. Don't smile in my face. We not friends. You don't like nobody. I think you're mad at the universe a little bit too. Because you've had to... Your heart is hard and bitter. The Tower card, yeah. The 2 of Swords. Disturbing the peace. Disturbing the peace. You're not at peace. You're not at peace. You're bitter. You're angry about this. You went through a lot of unexpected changes, traumas, tragedies, betrayals, all of it. And now you're okay financially, but internally there's some stuff going on. And even mentally, 10 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. I think you could still be bitter about your child experiences, a marriage, family situation. You're bitter about that. And you don't trust anybody. I think you're afraid that if you got married again, now that you're on top, you would end up in the same situation. Your discernment is on point. Your intuition is on point. You don't want to hear shit from nobody. Sorry for the cursing, but you don't want to hear, wow. You don't like people anymore. It's not funny. You don't like people anymore, Virgo. It's like you've been dogged out and hurt a lot. And then kicked when you were down. There could be some mental disturbances here. And emotional ones. The money's on point, but internally there's a conflict. You're going to have to go to therapy, Virgo. We have escaping, breaking point, avoiding, blocking, pushing away, limit, final straw. Yeah, you guys may have some sort of emotional breakdown. You're suppressing your emotions about this. You have, Secret admirer, suppressing, timid, forgiveness, return, sorry. There could be somebody trying to return to your life once they see that you've glowed up and you're doing better for yourself. But this person could have been responsible for you losing everything in the first place. It's like a Tyler Perry movie. This situation is so, you went through a lot. You did. And you had to get it out the mud. And the people who may have been responsible for turning their back on you or putting you through a hard time or making things harder for you in the first place, they may try to apologize and ask for forgiveness, but you're not hearing it. But you need to go to therapy. They're going to sabotage your success if you keep resisting your emotions and suppressing them. You have to heal from this trauma. I'm hearing you're bitter as hell, Virgo. You're really bitter. In a self-destructive way. Spirit guides, what planet represents the energies that Virgo is in at the time of this reading? Neptune. Confusion, deception, escapism, addiction issues, projections. Projection could be positive or negative. You could project a fantasy, or you could project demonic energy onto people. Like, oh, everybody's bad. Nobody likes me. Everybody's out to get me. There's some confusion here. You need to go to therapy. Self-medicating with drugs and alcohol is not the way to go with this, Virgo. You need to go to therapy. You're hurt. One more, please. What house will this energy play out in for Virgo? The 6th house or the 9th house, work, health, habits, and routines. I don't know if the 6 or 9. This is the house of Sagittarius or the house of Virgo. This is either your house. It doesn't matter. If it's your own house, it's still a Sun-Neptune conjunction, something like that. If it's in Sagittarius, the 9th house, this is still a square. So this is affecting your career. Like it doesn't matter. You're confused, and you could be using substances to manage your emotions. There could be emotional or mental issues here that were caused by the journey, by the initiation process that you've experienced throughout your life. You're at risk of sabotaging everything you've worked hard for if you don't get a handle on your emotions. Like, there's anger here, there's sadness, there's frustration, there's distrust. You went through a lot, Virgo. Congratulations on the success, but please heal whatever this is so that you can enjoy your success. I'm not saying trust everybody, because there are leeches and parasites out here who do, target people who are abundant in resources and positivity and opportunity. There are leeches who do that, but at the same time, if you don't trust anybody, you don't love anybody, you're bitter, at some point your life will collapse in on you, and your opportunities will either leave you, or even if you had that, like, you can't enjoy what you have anyway. So what's the point? Like, this is like a millionaire who's in a mansion all by himself with no family, no friends. There's weeds everywhere. You die alone. It's almost like Irv Gotti in a sense, what he went through. He had all this wealth, but his physical health was not good, and he was very bitter about things that happened 20 years ago, to the point where he couldn't even take care of his body and enjoy his life and his wealth and his good fortune. He couldn't enjoy it. He was just so bitter about everything. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for listening, Virgo. I look forward to reading your feedback. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon.